afternoon everyone, and welcome back to the channel for what seems like an eternity. It's actually quite a while ago. Absolutely, well, pretty much absolutely nothing has happened with the project other than I've renewed a couple of bolts on the hubs. I've checked them all over, and they're good to go. I'm just going to give them a clean and another coat of paint to get them nice and glossy again. But I'm still waiting on the suspension, the AVO and Baker BM top mounts kit from Pug One Off. So I've been in touch with them over the past 5 weeks or so, asking what's been going on, etc, etc. So there's been some delays from anodizing the studs up mounts, and there's been a couple of there's been another technical hitch, which meant the shocks had to be sent back to AVO or AVO UK. So it's all in hand. The little bit disappointed really that I haven't been able to haven't got them to fit them on the car, but you know, these things happen when you modify cars, and when you change things, then you know, sometimes you get some issues, but it's all in hand. It's all in hand. So today I've basically been working a little bit on the project. So I got my brake kit on Monday, and which is 3 days ago, and really chuffed with them. I decided to, after looking at other brake kits, I decided to go with Willwood. I think they're ultralight 4 pots, through via Motorsport Tools here in North Wales. So so the guys at Motorsport Tools sorted me out with the kit. Really top service, fantastic service, flawless as per usual. So so yeah, thanks to Karen for sorting those out for me in Motorsport Tools. So yeah, today I've because of the difference between the standard calipers, obviously having a Willwood, having the Goodrich hoses, they had a male end that went into each caliper. Of course, the Willwoods have got a male union, a tapered union that goes into the back of the caliper, and then turn, obviously, I needed a female end on the pipe. So what the guys in Motorsport Tools did was they supplied me with a kit, a couple of unions that basically you have to cut the original ends away from the pipes, and then basically you push the union nut over the pipe, then you trim the braid coating, fit a little olive in there, like you would do with the fuel pipe. Basically fit a little olive in there, and then these pipes have then got an internal piece which is tapered, and then you push this nut back down on there and clamp it down tight. I'm a little bit nervous about it, if I'm being completely honest. I've never done this before. Obviously I've fitted a fair few fuel lines together that way, and they've been fine. So because it's the braking side of it, I had no issues putting unions on. It's all really good, but it still makes me a bit nervous. So I'll be pressing the pedal like a madman when we finish bleeding the brakes and doing all the various other tests. So and there's a slight suggestion of me not being happy with it. What I'll do, I'll lift the phone up and get in touch with Goodrich UK, and I'll have a couple of custom pipes made from them. So but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So yeah, back to the brake kit. Yeah, I decided to go via Motorsport Tools UK, and decided on a big brake kit. a 285mm brake kit basically. So yeah, really happy with them. So obviously quite a bit bigger, the discs. I've opened these up, so it's not an unboxing thing. So there's the discs, drilled, slotted and drilled. I decided to go with Ferodo DS2500s, like I previously had, fitted on the original calipers. So yeah, I've had a look at the kit, really happy with it. Fitting kit there, so there's the brackets, the caliper carrier brackets, the various bolts and spacers, and the unions here to go in the back of the caliper. So so yeah, basically really happy with these. What I wasn't aware of until quite recently was that Wilwood changed from the black colour to a silver colour, or an aluminium colour basically. So basically I ended up having a couple of these bad boys. So in silver, 4 piston, really light, really lightweight, and yeah, I can't wait to get them fitted onto the car. In terms of the kit, it's specified that you need 15-inch wheels. So I'm really hoping that they will fit behind the speed lines. They should hopefully. One of the things I noticed when I put the discs onto the hubs was that they're a bit thicker on the mating surface here. So there's a bit more material there, so they'll space the wheel out probably by, I think it's around about 2mm, I think. But yeah, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes. I don't think I shouldn't have any issues. I think people have in the past with the Speedline 299s, the original Pepperpot 1.9 Pepperpot wheels, or Pepperpot-esque wheels. So yeah, it should be okay, really. I'm hoping. The other thing I'm not quite sure how it's going to pan out is with the existing master cylinder that's on the car. We'll have to wait and see with that one. I'm hoping I won't have to change it. I don't really want to change it, but again, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. So yeah, so one of the things I wanted to do was have a look and see how the calipers will look behind the wheel. So I wanted red originally, but they obviously there's a bit short notice with all the other orders and stuff going in. So I decided that that the black would be okay. And of course, what I did earlier on, you might remember in the project, I painted the rear caliper pad carriers red. So I'll have to paint those. I think I'm going to paint them in a silver colour to try and get everything to match. So let's have a look a minute. I'm gonna put this caliper behind the wheel very carefully, and I'll turn it into there. I think should be fitting. Pardon the shaky camera. I think it should be around about there. So I'm liking that look, to be honest. I'm liking it. I'm really liking that. So yeah, really happy about that. So yeah, it just I've been on the phone today with Peg One Off, and yeah, I've been updated in terms of what the latest is with the kit, suspension kit. It's just one of those things, really. So yeah, waiting for them, and then I can really start motoring with this project. No pun intended. yeah, just get everything put back together now that the interior is all finished. I actually had a bit of a sit in the car earlier on because I was beginning to forget what it felt like to sit in it. Yeah, I know it's sad, but I'm really missing driving it. The 308's brilliant, it's a great car. I ended up going with it to a local-ish Northeast Wales car meet on Sunday. So the 308 is a hoot to drive. It's a really good car. Goes well, handles superbly, and you know, every bit as much fun as a 205. But it sounds nowhere near as good. But yeah, I can't wait to get it back on the road. So yeah, next job really is clean these up again and give them a nice coat of gloss paint, and just wait for the suspension kit to arrive. So but yeah, I thought I'd update you. It's been a while. It's been a while, but thanks for carrying on, continuing to follow the channel. It's you know, I'm really thankful of the support. I know it's been really quiet. There's been not much going on. I forgot my camera. I've got this camera at home on Sunday. I was going to take some footage of some of the cars that were meeting up, albeit mostly Fords, but there were a couple of Peugeots there. There was my 308. There was a 28 GTI there. My mate Paul's car, and his wife Ira was there, who you might recall coming with me in the 205 from the classic car show in Amlwch here on the island last year. And there was also a Phase 1 D-Reg 1.9 Cherry Red 205 GTI as well, owned by a chap called Mike. Proper time capsule, proper original condition, unmolested, brilliant car. I love it. It's a fantastic little car. So that's it for now. I will catch you up with you once the suspension's arrived. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so to help grow the channel a little bit more. There's quite a lot of content coming up this summer, car shows, bits and bobs that I can attend, of course, because I'm funding racing this year through my running. And yeah, take care everybody, stay safe, and I will see you on the next episode.